Through the first two segments of our full 21 Pilots analysis, we've heard of many fan favorites and even a track that reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. Our ranking continues with number 38. But before we put on our jumpsuits, make sure to subscribe to APTV and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. And check out the link in the description to the Spotify playlist featuring all of the songs on this list. Also, be sure to check out the AP Collector's Edition 21 Pilots available at shop.altpress.com. Now, we continue counting down our ranking of 21 Pilots. Number 38. Fake You Out. More trademark rave pop goodness pondering how difficult it is for people who are troubled to speak their truth. The rapping is mercurial, the intention is urgent, and the hook is stuck in your head for days. Number 37, Smithereens. Another lighthearted electropop track that finds our heroes willing to get their asses beat down for the respective loves of their lives. Number 36, Chlorine. There are many concepts to unpack here, with the metaphor of chlorine being used as a disinfectant, but not necessarily conducive to human consumption. The arc of the song begins as a fizzy, breezy pop number, but at the halfway point, it takes a turn for the arcane with the great era finality. Number 35. Oh Misbeliever. Is it just us, or does this one feel like a slow-motion orchestrated version of Forest? Still, who wouldn't want a love song written for them by Tyler Joseph? Number 34. Legend. The sadness in Joseph's audio letter to his deceased grandfather is undercut by mentioning the minutiae of making a record. You were here when I wrote this, but the masters and mixes will take too long to finish to show you, and the hopes that he'll have lunch with you again. It's a wonderful final goodbye that's more smiles than sobbing. Number 33. Heathens. From the Suicide Squad soundtrack, our heroes do a deep dive into the psyches of bona fide villains. You know how Radiohead made that really cool guitar crunch before each line going into the chorus of Creep? 21 Pilots do the same kind of thing here, but it's scarier because it sounds like a pump-action shotgun being loaded. Number 32. Guns for Hands. Another rave-tastic blast from Vessel with that bouncing reggae vibe the duo would explore in greater detail on Blurryface. When being surrounded is uncomfortable, but you're dancing anyway. Number 31. The Hype. After the success of Blurryface and Vessel, 21 Pilots were at the crossroads of playing the modern music industry game, Read. Constant social media updates and churning out singles. This song feels like Joseph was not only checking himself, but realizing that he needed the time away from the machine to see the creation of Trench to its finest conclusion. Number 30. Polarized. As a result of the success of Vessel, Joseph and Dunn were out on the road constantly. The lines, "wanted to be a better brother, better son," are based on Joseph's frustration and sadness for not being there when family members needed him. It's delivered with not quite reggaeton beat, hammering the sentiment home. Guilt as motivation for art is a powerful thing. Number 29, Neon Gravestones. One of the more controversial songs from Trench has Joseph examining the dynamics of suicide in a way that at first seems brusque or insensitive. By the song's end, he advocates for new ways to address the problem for future generations to appeal to. A brave statement in a troubling time. Number 28, Clear. From a synthesizer intro that could have been lifted off a mindless self-indulgent LP, to the chorus ending with a vibe similar to My Chemical Romance's famous last words, the final track on Regional at Best is an exclamation point to the higher profiled adventures Joseph and Dunn would embark on. Number 27, Semiautomatic. Another Vessel track that seemingly mines the 70s and the 2000s simultaneously for the ears of all generations. Seriously, if there's a Muppet Show reunion, you could see the cast singing this. Or maybe we need some more coffee. Number 26, Trees. The song that triumphantly ends 21 Pilots shows is as celebratory as a high school pep rally, your favorite sports team winning a championship, and the last time you were kissed really hard, all at once.